It's the comfort and the feel of, that it's going to work. It's a really solid financial application.
I think what users liked the most about it is it gave a lot of functionality for the price, and it also was really easy to kind of get up on board and using it. So the ease of learning, I think, is probably the thing that I would say users would like the most about it.
My favorite things about the GP product are the ease at which you can see things. So SmartList Builder, I remember when that came out, and we thought, just the greatest feature. It allowed you to do so much very quickly, analyze data, look at things. And as an accountant at heart, getting to that level of detail quickly, man, that was super powerful and just a great, great feature.
The flexibility the product had to offer. For example, you could have anybody from 3 ladies in the basement of a church entering in the offering for the week up to multi-million-dollar companies running their business on it. It's just so flexible with the things it can do.
If you're having an issue, there's usually not a problem finding a solution to it on the web. There's just a lot of information available for a product that's been around that long. And it just makes it a lot easier to use and find guides on how to operate it, how to process transactions, and then if you have troubles, it's easy to find an answer.
Users love the most about GP is its consistency, the way that it works really well and has consistently worked for all these years. They love having access to the SQL backend so they can do reporting and do different things with their data on that system. They love things like Smart Viewer and different ways that they can see data in the system. And they love the way that debits and credits work. It's just very straightforward.
I know that the project accounting module is another favorite because it's somewhat versatile. Some products have a very specific project accounting module that works well in certain businesses, whereas the GP one is really versatile. You can use it across different businesses. It has simple yet somehow robust functionality, and it just is very straightforward. It's easy to get the reports out that you need and analyze the project. So it's certainly a fan favorite that I have seen across the years that I was a consultant.
Everybody has their own things that they love about GP. I think for me, it's just working with SRSS reports, which is reporting out of GP. So it's basically the reporting module.
Fixed assets was a big one when that one came on the scene. I remember calling all the clients and say, I know you're doing your fixed assets in Excel. Well, now there's a module for you. You can use it.
It was user friendly to a lot of our users. They once they started using the product and got trained in it, they felt like they understood GP really well. And even those that were maybe a little skittish to get into the system. But once they did, they also found that their Microsoft or Great Plains back in the day had a lot of self-learning tools like Customer Source, where they could access a lot of the information online.
Love is a hard thing to say, but I know I've always been a big fan of the US payroll module. That's kind of where I first took an interest in GP, of understanding really the processes behind it and the reasoning behind things. It's something that affects all of us because we're all getting paid and having to do taxes. And so getting to dive into that and understand the whys behind it, and then also why and how GP handles it was a lot of fun.